These are a, whoa, before I drop it there, whoa. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I've got some fun neutral things to chat with you guys about. A really fun highlighter that I kind of rediscovered in my collection, fun bright lip, a neutral lip, just some good things. So let's get to it. Okay, so first off for eyes, these two little palettes right here. So first off this one, I have both of these on today, and then that kind of glowy inner corner and the glowy part, like inner part of my lid, that's a highlighter that I'll chat with you guys about in a second. First off, this little guy, this is the LA Girl Eye Luxe Mesmerizing, and this is in Urbanize. Urbanize. I like the shape of these. I think they're just a little something different, that they're more like, I don't know, almost like a little skinny card or something. It's just a little bit different, so I like that about it. So this is an all matte palette. I think this is such a good grounder palette. I mean, you can wear it by itself totally, and it's beautiful that way because these are a really nice matte formula, or you can pair them with other things. So this is what it looks like. Very nice formula. They're blendable, they're buildable. I wouldn't say they're not pigmented, but they're not like they're gonna overtake your eye. So you really have a lot of like playtime with them. So I like that about them, but I think they're a great formula. I mean, really, really good. So there they are right there. I like that this one, the darkest shade, is kind of like almost like a dark cement. It's kind of a really dark gray. Very, very pretty. So what do I have on? I have a little bit of the blending shade. I have a little, actually I have, I think most everything in here except for the darkest shade. Yeah, have this on as a brow bone highlight, have this on as a blending shade, have this on in my outer corner, and then I have the other palette. So yeah, wearing all of this, I think it's an awesome little palette, and I think it was around $5 or under, $4 or $5, something like that. So super affordable, and they come in a lot of different color options. And this little palette is the Sephora collection. It's one of their Eye Stories palettes, and this is in Caffeine Please. Love the packaging on it. I love the whole caffeine coffee graphic on it, so that's super cute. So there's several different options in these Eye Stories palettes, and I think they're really good quality. I think they're around $10, so great price point. There's another neutral one. There's kind of a more like berry one with a yellow in it. Those are the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. But this one right here is the one that totally sucked me in. So I have some of this in my crease. I have a combo of these on my lid. And then I have a combo of these two in my outer corner. These are a, whoa, before I drop it there, a great formula. They're blendable, they're pigmented. Like I said, super affordable. I mean, I really have no complaints about this palette. Ooh, this one, so pretty. This one matte shade, it is beautiful. I've run out of room for the last two colors, so let's just create another row here. We know we're not professional around here. We're just hanging out talking about makeup, you know? Oh, and that one is so good. The mattes are so good in this palette. Like that one, wowza, amazing. That one, wowza, yes, beautiful. So I mean, you could do a smoky eye, you could do a daytime eye, really soft eye look. I mean, lots of smoky options here. Just really, really beautiful. Now these right here are dry. So dry, they are like light catching and metallic, but if you use them with a setting spray, it really kicks them up a notch. So they're not the most metallic-y when they're applied dry, but you can kick them up a notch. So I don't mind that. I mean, I feel like you've kind of got some options there. You can go a little bit more subtle with them, or you can kick them up if you want to. And this one's really pretty as a highlighter too. It's just a good, affordable palette. I really, really like it. I'm impressed with it. Cheeks this week, first off, this right here. So I placed an order from Essence. I'm always kind of periodically digging around on their website looking for new goodies. So placed an order. I've been testing out some of them. Want to test out more for longer periods of time. But anyway, this was an instant, like first time I used it, favorite. I really, really like this bronzer. I do have this on today. I think this is so pretty. So this is the Essence Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder, and it says medium tone. So it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. So it's a large container. You get 15 grams in here. So when you open it, it's cute, but it smells amazing. So yummy, like tanning lotion. I mean, it just smells like summertime. So I mean, I think this is beautiful for now, but I think this will be really, really pretty for summertime too. So it's got a really pretty design in it. Did I already say that? It's a really beautiful, glowy, warm bronzer, but like I feel like in a swatch, it's gonna look scary and like, oh, I don't know, yikes. But I really feel like it works well because of, I guess because of the formula of it. I mean, you can see it's very warm, but when you get it on your cheeks, it blends really well. And as you buff it out, it almost ends up having this like peachy, glowy blush sort of a look on the cheeks. So I think you could do a one and done kind of a cheek step with this one. Like you can apply it as your bronzer to kind of get shape to your cheeks, but also buff it up and use it as that kind of bronzy, peachy sort of a blush. Really beautiful. And then that glow, I mean, just catches the light so beautifully. So it doesn't end up looking harsh. It gives this soft, warm, glowy look to the cheeks. So like I said, I really like it for now, but I think this will be really pretty in warmer months too. I think you could even use this on your eyes. I mean, I'm impressed with it. I think it blends well. I like the tone of it. I love the scent of it. That's just kind of like an added bonus. It's a good bronzer and it was really affordable. I think it was $5. So yeah, busted out another one of my Benefit little boxed blushes. This is another little mini that I have. This is in Dandelion. So I have this on my cheeks today. Again, I have a highlighter, so that really kind of like duochromy glow you're seeing is more of that highlighter, but this pinky light little pop on my cheeks is this one, Dandelion. I didn't get this one for a while. I mean, I've had it for a while at this point, but this is one that had been around for a while before I finally ordered it, and I really, really enjoy it. This is one of those like a swatch ain't gonna do it justice kind of situations, but also I feel like it's one of those blushes that, yeah, you can't even hardly see it there, that some people are probably out there and looking for it because it is a super light, very, very soft, just sweet pink. So if you have super fair porcelain complexion, this will be a great blush for you because it's really sometimes hard to find very, very light blushes, and this is one of them. But I mean, I'm not super duper fair. I mean, I am fair, but not like porcelain, and I can build it up and it still works for me. So I think it is versatile, you know, a little bit. But for that person, like I said, that's looking for a really, really light blush, it's sometimes hard to find that. And this is a beautiful option. It's just this really sweet, almost like angelic pink in that it's very light, but really a beautiful formula that blends very well and ends up looking just slightly glowy on the cheeks. I mean, looking at it in a swatch, it's really more just kind of satin, but when you get it on the cheeks, it kind of builds up that glow, like as you buff it, if that even makes sense. It's really subtle, but it's very beautiful. So I love the formula of it. And like I said, I feel like it's one of those blushes that somebody out there is looking for, like, where can I find a really light, soft pink? They're all too bright. This is a great option if you're looking for that kind of a pink blush. All right, let's talk about that highlighter I keep mentioning. It is the J-Cat Beauty You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in Unicorn Fave. Unicorn Fave. So this was a kind of happy accident with my makeup today because I like to like put all of my favorites on my face at one time. And sometimes they don't always go together, you know what I mean? So I had my eye look on that was very kind of warm toned, but I wanted to use this because I loved it this week, but I can't even remember what I paired it with, some other palette. And I got it on my cheekbones and I was like, what can I do to kind of tie it in? So I put it on the inner corners of my eyes and kind of brought it over a little bit onto my lid, just kind of on the inner part. And it totally worked, and it ended up creating something that I'm like, that's so pretty. Because it really mixed very well with the golden sort of shade, and I think it looks really pretty next to the bronzes too. I don't know that I would have thought to pair a glowy duochrome highlight with a bronzy brown, like matte shadow or eye look. But it still totally works and totally goes. So I have this on my cheekbones, and it is like such a gorgeous highlighter. And then obviously I just described on the inner part of my eye. So this is what it looks like. It's got a little design in there. I think this is I guess it's supposed to be a flower. Kind of, I don't know, almost looks like a shell or something else. I don't know. Here is the highlighter. Oh my goodness. I love this because I feel like it is like so unique and beautiful. Again, this is a situation that the swatch just doesn't really do it justice. It's a glowy, again, kind of angelic sort of a pink, but it's got this like duochrominess that really comes out when you get it on your face. Like you see more of that almost like lavender shift to it. Hopefully you can see it on my cheeks especially. I just absolutely love it. It is beautiful. I have several of these baked highlighters, and I feel like this one is just really unique. It's so fun. So yeah, happy little accent with the makeup today. Okay, lip favorites for the week, and then I do actually have a Fooey this week. Okay, so a nude lip combo that I really enjoyed. So Wet n Wild sent me their Bretman Rock collection. This is such a fun, colorful, beautiful collection. I mean, the packaging is so fun. He really did a great job on it. So I love this gloss. This is one of the glosses, and this is in Ferocity, and I just paired it with a liner just to give a little bit more shape to the lips. The liner is CoverGirl Caramel Nude. I feel like I grabbed for this one a lot recently. It's a very nude, warm nude color, and then this is a really gorgeous, just like shimmery golden shade. It catches light and has this beautiful golden shift to it. It is really stunning. So there it is. So you can totally wear it by itself, but that's just gonna be like a little kind of light catching glow on the lips if you wear it by itself. But applying that really lightly just to give some shape to my lips, I liked that a little bit better. I didn't fill in my lips fully, and I was barely touching because I really just wanted a very kind of light glossy look on my lips, but I just wanted a little bit of shape, if that makes sense. So I mean, I was like barely touching when I was applying it. So pretty. Yeah, great formula. Really a beautiful golden nudie gloss. And the lip color that I have on right now, this fun kind of like, I don't know, pop of pink but not neon, is one of the new Maybelline colors. This is Pink Score 244, Pink Score. My love for Maybelline lipsticks just like knows no bounds. I love the formula of them. I mean, they are just like such amazing lipsticks. I love them. They're one that every time I wear them, I'm like, yep, they're just low maintenance. They're pretty, they're comfortable. This one is a gorgeous, like, kind of, I would say, mid-tone pink that's moving towards a fuchsia raspberry. Like, it has a little bit of brightness to it for sure, but it's not full-on neon, but it's also not muted either. If that makes sense. Kind of right in between, but moving towards a little bit of like a pop of fuchsia raspberry. It's fun. It is overall like a cream finish. Again, comfortable, great formula, affordable, it's awesome. Okay, that Fooey, y'all. So it's a product from Essence. I love so many of their things, but this just did not work for me for some reason. This is the Glow My Mind Glow Roller. Now I will say I've tried something similar to this from NYX, I think, and I wasn't a huge fan of that either. So maybe it's just like I don't like this kind of product. So maybe, you know, I shouldn't even have ordered it, but I think I was thinking it was going to be something different. I don't know. I think I thought it was going to be a liquid, like a liquid roll-on shimmer, but it's not. It seems like a powder to me. So it says roll-on shimmer. That's what it says. Okay, in Glow Getter. So it is like a roller, like, you know, like a roller ball that you would have on a perfume or something. And you roll it on. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of, well, but then I get it there and it's kind of pretty. what I found was, I think it's more to do with the applicator, that it doesn't quite apply it evenly. So it kind of get like little chunks on my face, and then as I would try to blend it, it would be kind of patchy in certain areas because it was depositing too much product in certain areas, and as I was going over it, it was pulling up product in other areas, if that even makes sense. So, I mean, maybe some of it is user error. I just didn't apply it correctly, that I need to change my application technique, but I found it a little bit difficult to use and just kind of a dry sort of a formula to it, and just not a ton to it. It's kind of a peachy, like a peachy golden sort of a highlighter, but it just kind of couldn't get it on correctly to look even. Just wasn't a huge fan. I love so many Essence products, but this one was not a win for me. Now that bronzer, total win. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you were loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!